Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, I did catch up with the Charlotte head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the 49ers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Williams open on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. If you gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
2nd and long here. From the gun, the ground game. It's a fumble. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of it.
Powers inside. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking downfield, it's McCron. Catch in the middle, it's Tucker.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Middleton. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. Like, you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Breaks it on the open. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established.
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The defense
Justin Williams, man.
with a pick six.
And what a great job by the linebacker.
That's it, man. He's blowing up my practice. I can't even get my offensive playbook down because these are the fucking beasts.
Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
And I'm not even trying to, like, no bullshit. Like, he really be blowing up my fucking practice.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Making the adjustment. Looking downfield, it's McCron. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him in the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Oh, great play, man.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route?
That's all.
You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Running inside. It's Middleton. Nowhere to go.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun. Out wide left, it's Middleton.
car.
defense is on its heels.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Changing the routes with his receivers. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's McClung. A quick game.
Damn. I've never been beat that fucking bad off the time.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive.
It's usually I love it when somebody goes fucking empty. I've never seen that shit happen before.
Stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer.
Great play calling.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a
Obviously
guy
knew
like
what he was doing. He baited that shit.
He doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Working the ground game. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Grant behind the line. It's Hale. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Quick give. It's Montgomery. Defense all over him.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Got him on the RPO. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, there's an example of going to your tight end on 3rd down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big fella.
stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Turns up, it's Williams. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now second and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to score.
Works his way to the 38.
Over there.
Gaining 5.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Working the middle. It's complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Finds his tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. Back's got it on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
We've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football, and they've got a lot of different ways to use him. That time, you're just throwing him more of a traditional running back screen, and I really like how they diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's a weapon. They do a good job of being creative when it comes to distributing him the football.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet. It's McClung. They're all over it. Unloads to the wideout.
That was so fucking needed. It's major.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Montgomery. Makes the grab.
I'll take this shit to half.
He picks up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the number 20 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Crimson Tide, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's gone. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running behind that left side. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Dropping back, it's McClung. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Off-play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Finds his man on the RPO. Inside the 35. He's loose. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once he got some room.
Yeah, he really should have lurked that, to be honest. So great job on him, man. That's just EA, man. Honestly.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to
Played that perfectly. I don't.
Early in games, and then also
You look ready for
at
it.
the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field.
What's crazy is that touchdown was by our defensive back, Jalen Mabakwe, whatever, how the fuck you say it. His stats aren't even gonna count when you look at the end of the game. That touchdown man would be on the stats.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The run inside. It's Pop. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Drops back. It's McClung. Throws to the wideout.
I saw it way too fucking late. What a fucking play, man. Good job. Oh, man. That's why you don't play man. That's why you don't use it a fucking season.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The clock is our friend. Okay.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. His way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
From the gun, running back on the move. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Off-play action. Rushes on.
Really nobody open there. I mean, I saw a guy cutting across it.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking for running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Jones to throw. Got a man. It's Hill. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Miles is way ahead. There he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Should have got into the practice mode with this playbook a little more before I played Steve.
No attempt at a return.
It's crazy. Like, I feel a lot more confident now that I made my audibles what I need them to be as well.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Right side, it's Boston. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Sells to run, looking to pass.
He had me over top.
9-yard pickup on the play.
Thought he saw my user over there. I literally left him open.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Quarterback changing the play. To the air. It's McClung. With the catch, it's Middleton. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
The 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Quick catch. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Out wide right, it's Middleton. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
It's complete to the left. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Dropping back, it's McClung. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Leak! Replace! Eagle! Slog! Drops back on 1st down. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. And the 49ers are threatening on 1st and goal. Rush! Escape! Enter! He wants to throw it. Look out! And he runs it into the touchdown, Charlotte.
Oh, I have to scroll with my user. Jesus Christ.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Snaps it in the shotgun. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Shit makes me nervous.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's got enough. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Here we go. Ready. Go. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll move the tight end. Hand it to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Ready, go! He's going to take off. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really
Oh, it was a big win.
Which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal
I'm gonna
certainly
beat
helps.
my
At the
ass
end
all
of the
last
day,
cycle.
though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help.
Key to the game is we didn't put the ball in the air for the first time. We didn't pass too much. 9 for 10 passing.
Let you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today.